James, you are pressed for time today. I'm going to keep bringing up time, but how are you doing?
We're doing the mock, baby. Let's do
Doing
it.
the mock. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to do things differently. We're going to play off each other. I know this is kind of last minute. We're going to play off each other. I think I gave you the first pick last year, James. This year, I'm going to take the first pick.
You're going to... Okay. All right. No, okay. Now, this is what we think is going to happen?
This is what we think is going to happen.
Yeah.
First pick of the draft, Jacksonville Jaguars, back-to-back years. I think they're going to surprise everyone. If you go by Vegas, it's all over Vegas. I think I'm going to go with Trayvon Walker.
I think it's smokescreen. I mean, you're right that he is the betting favorite and everything. Well, I'm going to run Aiden Hutchinson to the...
Yeah, if you're Detroit, run it to the table. Number 3, who's up? Houston. I've gone back and forth on this one. I think it's down to a corner or an offensive tackle.
Agree.
Defensive-minded head coach. If you could look at Vegas, again, I'm using Vegas for a lot of these top 10 picks because I really don't know what the plan is. Derek Stingley Jr. is leading the pack right now, betting odds for Houston. And I got Derek Stingley Jr. going number 3 overall.
No way.
I know, believe me, I feel stupid too. But with both of these picks.
Okay. No, I don't mind that pick. Okay. So yeah, my pick at 4, I think the Jets are going to go Sauce.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I could see that. I think going by DraftKings, he's another one that I think he might be near the top of the favorites for number 4. Number 5, this is easy. Giants, Ike Ekwonu, offensive tackle from NC State. However, I will say, don't rule out Charles Cross here.
Or Evan Neal.
Yeah, or him.
I had Evan Neal going to the Texans at 3 of mine. All right, 6, again, I'm running it up. Kenny Pickett. Not I'm running it up. I think they're running it up. I wouldn't pick Kenny Pickett. I think even though,
yeah.
Remember my quarterback theory?
Yes.
He fits in it.
He does.
He does have smaller hands than me, and I'm 5'9", so.
So does Malik Willis, though, I would say.
Has smaller hands than me?
No, I meant fits your theory.
No, I agree. I do agree with that, though.
I don't know, but this isn't. We don't have all day. I'll take that pick. Okay, so Kenny Pickett. I wouldn't be shocked. Number 7. Giants again. Okay, Gardner's off the board. God, you fucked me here. Gardner's off the board.
The perfect player there.
Yeah, I'll go Kayvon Thibodeau. If that's the way the board falls.
That's
no! Is it Thibodeau? Yeah, Thibodeau.
Yeah, that is who I had at 7. Okay. I think the Falcons...
Them and Houston are the only two. I can't get a read on them. What they plan to do. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Wilson. Is it? I think it's Wilson. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Well, I was thinking Garrett Wilson. Malik Willis. I'll tell you what. I was close to that too.
I think they can because they can start. They can start Mariota for the year. Let him play, and when they think he's ready, they can throw him in. They're not going to be very good. I think they have to take a shot there.
All right, now I'm going to need a big board here. So we're at pick number 9. Let me pull it up. All right, Stingley's off the board. Evan Neal is still on the board. We're at 9 now. Yeah, I'll go Evan Neal at 9.
That's a good pick. I think they'd be really excited about that. I bet he's close to the top of their big board. That's where I had Stingley going, by the way. All right, Jets. I actually think this is a pretty easy one too. I think it's a wide receiver, whatever it is, and I think they like Drake London because he's bigger. Too. But I just think Garrett Wilson's a way better player. I got Garrett Wilson at 10.
All right, so 11.
Commanders. This is also one that I thought was really easy since he was still on the board.
Hang on, I'm pulling up the big board. My brain can't process it right now. Okay. I mean, you might disagree with me here, but I'm going to go with... Hang on, so we have... Oh, Walker's still on the board. I forgot about that. Can we go back real quick? I forgot Walker's... No, I'm sorry. No. I'm all over the place. Walker is on the board. I took him first overall. Sorry. I'm all over the place. All right, so 11. Sorry for the time. Kyle Hamilton.
That's who I had too. I think Ron Rivera's really gonna.
Yeah, defensive-minded head coach. They need a lot of help in the back end of their secondary, and they lost Landon Collins.
I'd actually be pretty upset if he does go there. But that's who I had too. Vikings 12, and I actually think this guy can go higher. I got Jermaine Johnson. I think they're just going to go BPA at a really important position.
Yeah, he is one of the 2 or 3 players that I think he'll go higher. I just don't know where. I can't figure it out.
Exactly.
Right, so you have Johnson going 12. So 13, Houston again. I think Charles Cross is still on the board. I think they got to come out of here with some trenches. Like, if they're going to take a corner at 3, I think they got to take trenches at 13.
So Charles Cross?
Charles Cross, off the board.
That's fine. I actually had... So 14, I think they'll also run this up. I think they're going to go Jordan Davis. I think he just screams ball, to be honest with you. I think that's an easy pick for them at 14.
Yeah, I agree. That's one I'm penciling in.
Yeah.
He just feels like a Baltimore Raven. I don't know how else to say it. All right, so 15, your Baltimore Ravens. We got 2 receivers off the board. I'm not convinced. I told you, I'm not convinced. Yeah, because you took... No, I'm sorry. You only took Wilson, right? Yeah, so Drake London's still on the board. Okay. Regardless, I don't think London would be the pick here. If this is the way the board falls, I think it'll be Jameson Williams.
That's who I got too.
And I do that because I know that's who you want.
We're going to have similar... But I think, if the board falls and he's there...
I don't think they want, that's not their top priority is to take a receiver.
I disagree. I know that. I'm not saying that it should be their top. I'm telling you what Howie and Jeffrey...
You would know. I mean, you're closer to the team than I am.
Dude, they want to improve. Dude, the worst unit on the team is the passing game. Like, they need some playmakers. I like that. Thank you for doing that. Saints, I wanted to go Drake London here, but I'm like, they're not going to pick the same player as Michael Thomas. So
I was just about to say.
Have him take Chris Olave. I think he'd be a good
one. Olave is an easy one here. Either him or Malik Wilson if he's still there.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so 17, Chargers. I would not rule out a receiver here. A lot of buzz that they like these receivers.
Again, go Drake London here, but didn't too similar to Mike Williams.
Yes. So
again,
I think Traylon Burks could be in play. I've heard he's more of a slot guy. But I'm going to go offensive line. They lost right tackle Brian Balaga. I'll go Trevor Penning. A little bit of a reach, but I'm not really sure what else to do. I wouldn't rule out Devin Lloyd either.
Fair. Okay. So I got the Eagles pick now. And by the way,
I forgot. Let's do each other's picks. So, you do the Packers, I'll do the Eagles.
Okay. All right. So 18. So
18.
You just did 7.
Devin Lloyd's still on the board, but they're not usually an organization that takes linebackers this early. Oh, Trent McDuffie is still on the board somehow.
Okay. I would rather them take Andrew Booth, but that's fine. That's who I have them taking. All right, 19, Saints again?
Yes.
I had such a tough time with the Saints.
You took 2 quarterbacks, right? Yeah. I hate this pick in my actual mock draft, which I'll release tomorrow.
Bernard Raymond, tackle.
I could see it. I mean, they really needed a left tackle after losing Teron Armstead.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't like that pick. But that's what I'm taking.
There's going to be a pick somewhere in here between 15 to 20 that I hate, and I don't think it's going to happen.
That's my one that I hate. Really.
And mine, I won't reveal who, but I hate it. I just don't think that's what they're going to do.
I'm actually liking mine a little bit right now that we're going through it.
20 is you, right?
Yeah, I'll just do 2 in a row, too. I actually have them taking Desmond Ridder. I mean, they almost have to take a swing on a quarterback. They don't have a quarterback at all.
Mitch Trubisky, but I hear you.
Yeah, I think they have to take a swing. I think Desmond Ridder is a really high floor player. I think at worst he's going to be an average player. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be bad. He's big. He's kind of fast. He won a lot of games. I don't think he's that accurate or has that big of an arm, but I don't think he's terrible either. So Desmond Ridder, I think, is a good pick there.
I don't know if they'll force drafting a quarterback in round 1. But I will say this: I've always thought the number is going to be 3 with these quarterbacks. I don't think it's going to be just 2. I don't think it'll be just 1. I've always thought it's going to be 3.
All 3 of the guys that we've had go so far are going to go.
And I like I said, I don't know who the third one's going to be, and I'm not sure where it's going to be. But that's what I have. That's what I think.
First round and gets them for the 5th-year option.
Yes, exactly. That's why I think a third one will fall.
Yeah.
All right, so New England at 21. The corners are off the board. What?
I thought this was an easy pick.
I'm going to go with Devin Lloyd here. Yeah, I don't think they'll take a corner. I think they like the guys they have. And I wouldn't be shocked if Lloyd isn't the first receiver off the board. I'm hearing a lot of Quay Walker.
No. Who?
Quay Walker, not Nakobe Dean, the other linebacker from Georgia.
That's fucking disgusting. Okay. Packers. Now and on my shit, it fell perfectly, and I don't think we picked him yet. I got you guys getting Drake London.
Okay, I'd be fine with that.
Devontae Adams 2.0.
So Lloyd is. Hang on, I'm fixing my board here. We don't. Okay, Karlaftis is now the top guy on the board. Yeah, I would take London. We need perimeter help. All right, so 23, Arizona. I've gone back and forth. I think it's going to be either an edge rusher or an offensive lineman interior. I'm going to go with George Karlaftis here. This feels like the meat of where he's going to fall, right in the middle. So I'll go George Karlaftis here. I'm hoping he lasts 28, though.
He might. But yeah, good pick there. All right, I actually had. All right, so I got the Cowboys. I think this is easy if he's there. They're going to take Linderbaum.
I don't know if he's going to go in the first round, but he fits what they need. They just lost some guys on the offensive line.
And I mean, he's a great center back. I think, yeah.
I don't really think they have a starting center right now.
No, they don't.
All right, so 25 is who?
Also, that hard of a pick because I think it's a luxury pick.
Who's 25? Oh, Buffalo.
Bills.
You're going to be shocked with this. I think they're going to surprise everyone and go with running back Breece Hall.
Okay, I have him taking Kenneth Walker in mine. So.
Oh, okay. So you do have running back. Okay, so you don't think I'm crazy.
No, it's a luxury pick. I think it's a smart pick. Like if they can get a guy that they think is going to be a top 5 back in the league, then go get him for sure. All right, Titans. I think this is like really good guard territory. Yes. Help on the interior line. I have him taking Kenyon Green. I'm pretty sure he's from A&M, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so 27, the Tampa Bay Bucks. I've heard guard. I don't think they'll do it, though, especially after trading for Shaq. Is it Shaq Mason?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do that. This is a good offensive line draft. You can find interior guys later. What you can't find, though, is good defensive line, like interior D-line later.
What?
I'm going to go Devontae Wyatt. I don't have that in my mock. I have another interior D-lineman in my mock, but I'll go Wyatt here, although I think he might not go in the first round because of his age.
Okay. Packers, this is easy. Traylon Burks is still on the board. They're going to double dip at wide receiver and be right back at the top.
If that's the way the board falls, I would have zero problem with that, obviously.
Dude, Traylon Burks with fucking Aaron Rodgers? That'd be sick.
I don't know if Burks is going to get past Dallas, but if that's where the board falls, and it looks like right now Burks is going to fall, I actually have him going to Green Bay at 22. I will reveal that. But all right, so where are we at now? 29. Who is 29 again? Remind me. I'm doing this blind.
Kansas City is 29 and 30.
Oh, Kansas City, yeah. I don't think now I don't think they will with the top 5 receivers gone. But even if they were still on the board, I don't think they would do it. And I don't think they're going to reach for one, even though they lost Tyreek Hill. They signed Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I think they're okay for now. I think they'll wait for that to come to them. And, of course, Travis Kelce, yeah. All right, so I'm going to go with This is another one. I would keep an eye on him at the tail end of round one. I'm going to go with edge rusher Logan Hall from Houston. And then the second pick, I think they're going to go get some help in the secondary. I don't know about a true corner. They've usually not done that. They can usually develop guys. I'm going to go with Daxton Hill, safety from Michigan. Be a good replacement for Honey Badger.
Nice. I think the Bengals probably need like one more offensive lineman, so I have them taking Zion Johnson, who's just a guard, as picked one of the
guards. I wouldn't rule that out. If one of these offensive linemen falls, I could see them doing that.
100% sure.
Although they've done a lot of homework on defensive players.
Well, I have the Lions at 32 taking Dean. I don't know about you.
No, I have him falling to the second round. I think his size is going to hold him back.
Or do you think the Lions will pick like Desmond Ridder at the end of the first round right there?
They could. I mean, they could. But I'm doing 32 because I think you got an extra one, and then I got an extra one with Kansas City somehow. But I'm going to even it out here at 32. I don't know. I want to say quarterback, but I just don't know if they'll do it. It won't be offensive line, not a receiver. I'll tell you what. I'll go with a guy. I'm throwing out guys who I realistically think and going by buzz here. Kaiir Elam sounds like he's going to go in the first round. They need help defensively. Kaiir Elam's there.
Okay. Cornerback, right?
Yeah, the corner from Florida. From what I heard today from Tom Pelissero, like he might be the fourth corner off the board at worst. So we still have a little bit of time. We blazed through that pretty quickly. Let's do some prop bets real quick.
Write that down. Because I swear that's going to be a pretty good mock draft from tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. I'll go back and I'll listen to it tomorrow, and I'll just go back and write it through tomorrow. Let me pull up these prop bets, though.
Okay.
Real quick.
Nice.
Let's just do our typical position totals in the first round. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Corners. Right now, the favorite, or the number is 4.5. The under is the favorite.
Over.
You think over? So you think what? The three main ones and Elam and Booth sneak in?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go under. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be 4. I don't know. I don't like to go with the favorite, but although 5, I wouldn't be surprised though.
Yeah.
Offensive line, the number is 7.5. Under is the favorite right now at minus 205.
I'll go under there.
Let me think. There are 3 offensive tackles, probably 2 guards. That's 5.
Linderbaum.
Probably Penning.
Yeah, no, that's not going over.
Yeah, I don't know. To get to 8, yeah, I don't know about that. I'll go under 2. Quarterbacks, right now it's at 2.5. I'm going to stick to my guns. I don't have it on my mock draft. I'm going to stick to my guns, though, and say over.
Me too. I think people, like, obviously get overdrafted because they're important, but they overdrafted because you get that, the 5th-year option. You get that on any player on the first one, but
I mean, I can see. I mean, if like 2 go in the top 10, which I don't think is impossible. New Orleans could use a quarterback. Pittsburgh could. Detroit could. I mean, there are a few options.
The question is Desmond Ridder going to go first round? Because that's going to be the over or under there, right there.
I mean, I like Desmond Ridder, but I don't know.
Willis and Pickett are going.
I think so too. So we both actually the over is the favorite there. I didn't see that at minus 200.
Definitely over.
Odds, or I'm sorry, the number for running backs is 0.5.
I do want to go under there.
I'm gonna go over. It depends on Buffalo. I think that's the only team.
I am too, because I do think one will get picked, but
the over is actually the underdog there. It's plus 150.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over just because I do think you think Breece Hall's going to go. I think Kenny Walker's going to go. So
safeties right now the number is 1.5. I think that's it's minus 300 right now. Over over's the take here.
Oh well, yeah, Kyle Hamilton and either Daxton Ball or Lewis signed.
Is another one I didn't mention him in our mock, but that's another one. Keep an eye on.
Instead of Daxton Hall, honestly.
Yeah, I think Hamilton, Hill, Scene. It's probably those three. I can't think of a fourth off the top of my head. But yeah, I would think the over there for sure. This one, oh, okay, it's tight end, no wonder. So tight end right now, the number is 0.5. The under is the favorite at -700. Heavy favorite there.
And no, a good tight end prospect. Maybe the dude out of
There
A&M.
are good tight ends. I just don't think that they're first round. They're going in the first round.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. Under. Wide receivers. This is going to be a good one. The number is 6.5. I think under.
Sure. Under.
Yeah. I don't see no more than about 6.
I mean,
I have 5, and I could see like Dotson or Pickens or someone sneaking in, but I don't see more than that.
Not both of them. So yeah, I agree under.
Who's going to be the first quarterback off the board?
I think Kenny.
That pick is so tough.
Not that I think. Honestly, I think Willis is the better prospect, and I think there's even a chance that might take him at 2, though I doubt it. But I just think there's a lot of linkage to the Panthers between him and Pickett. So
a lot of buzz with Pickett to the Panthers. Most of the mock drafts I have seen in the last couple days don't have him going to Carolina, though. And, I do believe in the adage of, you do your big boards off what you think, and then you do your mock drafts on what you're hearing.
Yeah.
So that's the way I do it, at least. And spoiler alert, I don't have Kenny Pickett going to Carolina. Like I said, I hate where I have Kenny Pickett going, but
if it's the fucking Eagles, dude,
no, God no.
Bro.
I know you really want Lewis Cine though, but
no, I would definitely take him, but I don't think we're gonna they're not gonna take him at 18.
No, I've heard Philly wants to trade up.
No, I do too, and I'm telling you right now, it's for one of 3 players. It's gonna be Davis, Sauce, or Jameson Williams. Telling you right.
Davis. Why am I blanking on Davis?
Tackle. Defensive tackle, sorry.
Oh, right. Yeah, I could see that. I was also going to say maybe one of the edge rushers, but
maybe Jermaine Johnson. Yeah.
Maybe. I could see that. I think my gut is Green Bay's going to trade up.
Really? For a wide receiver?
If they like a guy enough.
Yeah. Olave's going to fall right
The
now,
report today, and I've from what I've read, it's setting Twitter on fire, I guess. But the report today was that Green Bay is going to wait till day 2. And I thought that was odd because, and I'm not sure I believe it because, well, I don't believe it because, one, that's historically what you've been the last 30 years. Why would you put that out there?
True.
Like, if you were going to do that, you'll do that. Why would you put that out there?
About the Eagles, too, man. I just don't believe any of it. Like, Howie's lying about everything he says until
What
he
has he said?
I mean, just like the trading up shit. Like, I don't think they're trying to do that. I think they're trying to see if they can fleece someone to trade up, and if they can, they'll do it. You know what I mean? If they feel like, okay, we can just get rid of a couple extra, like, whatever that we got from the fucking Saints trade and move up to 6 and get Kayvon or something, sure. But Howie's not going to give up a bunch of shit.
I think Carolina really wants to trade back. They're in a horrible spot.
Dude, they suck. Like, Carolina is fucked, dude.
I think they really want to trade back. I'm not convinced they'll find a trade partner, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Eagles.
Maybe the Eagles, but I'm not convinced of anyone. And if they have to use that pick, I don't think they want to use it on one of these quarterbacks. I think they would rather trade back to, if it's the Eagles 15, I don't think one of those quarterbacks is going to be, well, maybe one, but I think they'll still be there at 15, potentially. And they just take them there. It'd be way better value, and you get potentially a second or third to make up for previous trades or however they lost this picks.
Like, good trade with the Eagles and, still get Pickett and, just gain a couple of extra picks. Okay, I like that.
Anything else that we need to touch up on?
I mean, it's off season and it's basically just draft stuff.
Well, we've missed most of the off-season storylines. We can get to that later, but
yeah.
But I mean, just draft.
Draft. We did the over because I was going to ask you. I mean, how many like quarterbacks do you think are going to go first round realistically? Because I think there's a lot of teams in the I can take a flyer on a quarterback. Like the Bucks might take Desmond Ridder. This is my question for you. Where do you think Desmond Ridder goes?
And mine, I have him going 40 to Seattle.
Oh, you did a 2-rounder?
Oh, I did a 3-rounder.
Nice.
And I want to do it all over again, but no, I'm powering through with what I have. I'm just going to suck it up. I'm just throwing shit at the wall at this point. This is the least confident I've ever been.
Bit of a chance of doing that because there's going to be so many trades that this is all going to be fucked. So,
or it might be like in 2015 where there's only 2 trades, no one really moves.
Are we going to do this rule where as long as the player goes to the team, it counts?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I'll let you go, my man. I know you said you have a hard 7:30 deadline. We actually got more in than I thought, and I'm happy with that. I don't know how long we're going right now, but I'll let you go, my man. I got to head to trivia night.
All right, dude.
Later.
Later.